fresh, freshy, flex, fresh, fresh, freshy, flex, fresh, fresh, Helmets, left, Kabit Cafe Best.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hi. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hi. I'm here. I'm queer. Whatever. Welcome to the Shine Everyway Show. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Merry Christmas. Oh my goodness, I love y'all. Hi. I had to come say Merry Christmas to y'all and do a Merry Christmas roast. Because we usually do a holiday roast. This is what we do. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do the cute little roast. I'm not gonna keep y'all too long. I know it's the holidays. It's the holler days. So Merry Christmas again to everyone. I know y'all had a crazy day. Most of y'all, some of y'all, they probably been laid back. Mine's has been hectic. Okay, crazy day. Cannot wait to lay down somewhere, at some point. Really excited for that. But my kids have had a great Christmas. We've had a good day, ate good, gifts, all that hoopla. So so we had a good day. I hope you guys did too. What are y'all doing? Are y'all in the house? Let me know. Hello, everyone in the chat. Are y'all in the house this Christmas, or did y'all go somewhere? Y'all visiting relatives? Drop y'all states too. What state y'all in? What city y'all in? What city y'all repping? So shout out to all of y'all. I'm in wine mode now. Yes, I think a lot of people are, around this time, depending on where you are, everybody different times. But it's the winding down. That's my favorite part of the holidays, when it's over. And so this is the best part. It's almost over. Ho, ho, ho. It's almost over. So that's when I'm at home. I'm at home. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. Oh my goodness, Merry Christmas, everybody that's saying Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I love you guys. So I'm at the house, home. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to Mount Vernon. Big Dot, England. Big Dots. I'm home sipping. You sipping, girl. I'm home watching Christmas movies and stuff in my face. My churn is watching a Christmas movie right now. I made them turn on. I'm like, y'all need to watch a movie or something and chill. Give me an hour. It's gross. So, but we've been having a good day. It's been cool, copacetic. Been chilling and eating. My kids coming soon. Shout out to you. I know when the children come, that's when everything gonna get wild. So so shout out to all the families, everybody got churned. Shout out to all the parents in the building. Health says, hey Sean, I love your channel. Oh, thanks. This is my first time commenting, but I watch you all the time. You need to comment more. Am I not interesting? Yeah, you thought, yeah. Am I not interesting enough for you to talk to me? You want to talk to me? Why you want to talk to me? No, I'm not letting that slide. First time commenting. What? Why? What? What? You don't like me? Disagree. So shout out to you. Says tell me all the way from all the way from Georgia. Shout out to Georgia. Shout out to Georgia. No, because they tried it. No, they tried it. No, they tried it. So let's talk about the first time commenting. Why? Why? Shout out to Chanel Microsoft. Thank you. Love, I love you too, girl. Right, listen to that comment. Yeah. Shout out to all the new comments. Shout out to Health E. No shade, but you need to talk to me. Health E. Talk to me. Shout out to Deny. She said, hey, Sean, hey, Flip, hey, girl. You're giving face. Hey, girl. Nakia says, yes, honey, sipping on some wine while I'm eating to go place. Yay. I know that's right. New Jersey in the building. New Jersey in the building. Sending love from New Jersey. Hashtag here flip. Yes. So yes. So I love you guys. Again, thanks for watching. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. We're gonna get into these hot topics. Now I know y'all saw. Oh, I wonder what my kids are arguing about now. I wonder what they're arguing about now. I heard doors slamming. So it says here, shout out to them two never talk, but shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. It says, what song would you KILL during Christmas karaoke? Yo, what song will come on, y'all? Which I'll put it in the chat. What song will come on? And it's a Christmas song, and you're going to annihilate. Ain't nobody telling you nothing. Who? Like, ain't nobody, you that confident? You confident enough to say who? Yeah. So what song gonna play for y'all Christmas wise that you gonna annihilate? And let me know. Cause any for me, I just get up there and hit the Britney, and nobody can tell me anything, because if I can't sing at that moment in time, then neither can Britney. So it is what it is. And she is a millionaire. For singing. So Sleigh Bells Ride. Yeah, not about TLC. Who Lord T-Boss. It's the T-Boss for me in a Christmas song. Love T-Boss down, but no. I don't do Christmas songs in TLC. And I choose to keep him protected. Jingle, jingle bells, jingle bells. No. So yays. Ooh, hold on, sorry, y'all. It's a lot. Tyrese, wait, Silent Night's Temptations. Yays. Mm-hmm. In my mind. Every time I hear that song, I can't think of anything but the Friday After Next movie. My mind goes right to it. It used to go to my grandpa, because my grandpa loved the Temptations, and he would sing all of their songs. But anytime I hear Silent Night by the Temptations, I can't think of any other thing but Friday After Next, because that's how the movie started. And my little brother used to always sing it every time, and he can't sing. So he'll always stand right in front of the TV with a hairbrush. I'll be like, you know you can't sing, right? Like, you know you're not about to stand in front of me ruining this whole song. Because we can hit next. This is a DVD. We can hit next. We could go to the next chapter. Because no, you're not about to sit here and destroy this song from these men in front of me. That's what we're not about to do. Okay? And he get up clean his throat. Excuse me? I'm like, yeah, no. Okay. You not about no, because they played a whole song. Almost the whole song said to get said, I wish you were mad. When it get right there. Sweet. You know what's it? He wanna say that white folk come along. To each one of you. Ooh. I said, oh no. The devil is a liar. Because we not about, oh no. No, it's mom think this is cute. I've never said that. I've never said it's super cute how you ruin this song. No, she give you false confidence. I ain't never did that. I'm about to ruin and shatter your future in singing. Let me shatter it. Because it's not giving. It's not giving. You're horrible, girl. So yes, girl, he used to tear that song up. No. And then my mom be like, be nice. Me not hit next or me not turning the TV because I almost want to get up and turn the TV off. It just be like, no. You're not about to do this. You're not about to do this. Those men worked hard in that studio. Okay? They went there saying they little hearts out. And you think you about to stand up with a cracked voice, tone deaf? And no, this isn't happening. So Gates. So shout out to my brother and his horrible vocal cords. Because he know he can't stop. I used to look at him like, don't you start that shit. Don't you start that shit. I'm gonna turn the TV off. Like, no, okay? All right. So yeah, shout out to all the people that know they can't sing but still try. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to you horrible people. Horrible people. So yay. So okay, some more songs because y'all laughing at all of that in the chat. This one Yvonne said, how shall Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer by the Temptations? Big Dot. Still horrible. That's a horrible Temptation song. No, man. Temptation Silent Night should have been on song, and they should just moved on. After that, they didn't have to, especially that one with the real deep bearer of the tone, girl. Because his voice is already like Candyman on the track. His voice, what was his name? Melvin in the Temptations. Oh, I wonder. What was his name? Was it Melvin? Girl, he was already Candyman on the track. He used to scare the hell out of me when my grandfather used to play, even with the Silent Night. I was scared of it my whole childhood. When the Friday After Next saved it because it made him more. Because I'm like, who is this? Lord, why? Like every time he would talk, I would be in the back seat, like ducking, flinching. Like it's just like blue, yay, blue. Scary. So it's a demon in that man. God rest his soul. It's a demon in that man. So Melvin, aka Blue. So I was right. And so that girl, I knew it was Melvin. I knew it was something strong. I knew it was a strong name. Look at y'all. Melvin Gates. It's the scary deep. I said this Candyman on the whole track. Because Candyman voice used to scare me, yo. Yes, I was a wuss. Because I was protected to a certain degree. So hair flip. So yeah, Candyman voice used to scare me, yo. I used to be like, why? And Melvin was, blue. He was giving that. So yeah, hair flip. That was scary. But I like blue. Oh, I wonder. Blue is that boy. So hair flip, but he's scary. So David Ruffin and the Temptations. So Gabe. So let's move on to the next song because y'all naming my song. So let's get messy. Now Erica of the Banks. Now Erica. Erica Same Flow Banks. Erica saying Flo Banks, girl, you can't push Ho and Christmas. You're not going to make fetch happen. Yeah, you don't get to push thoughts and Christmas. They don't mix. You over here licking on ornaments, and all of that. Why? We don't know. But girl, you over there licking on everything but the Star David. And you're doing hip hop. What is this? what is this? Because it's unnecessary. Everything going on over here. By this tree and by this wall. Girl, all of it is unnecessary. All of it is unnecessary, Erica. This is why R&R and, artist development and, stuff like that is very necessary, because you go around doing stupid stuff like this. Again, Erica, you got so much attitude to try to push Christmas. Christmas is supposed to be like, all I want for Christmas. You got to be like, it's you, baby. Oh. You got to be real white girl. What Christmas stuff, girl? If you're gonna sell something Christmas, girl, you can't be. I'm selling Christmas because I am, and I'm doing it. Yes, I am. Got this, got that. Yes, I did. It's like, girl, like that. This isn't inviting. Like, who's she mad at? Erica, who are you angry with? Girl, this is not how you sell Christmas. Look, get your thing out of my face. Who you mad at? Is this a diss track or a Christmas song? No, Erica, somebody needs to tell you the truth, girl. Because I think you're a good artist, but girl, you're too mean. Calm down, girl. Everybody don't want to fight. Girl, sit back. Oh my God. Girl, Pegasus Jr., baby Pegasus. Girl, calm down, little Pegasus. Girl, oh my God. Erica, you need to chill. God, girl, you're mean. Like, it's okay to be mean, but they ain't supposed to know. Like, it's okay to be mean, but we're not supposed to, like, know. It's supposed to be like a rumor, that you're mean. Or, like, you, like, do certain, like, little catty stuff, but not, like, Erica, girl, why? Girl, you can't sell Christmas thing all the people's face. Girl, you throwing your hands up, girl, licking ornaments. Girl, who gonna buy this? Girl, Erica, what are you selling? What are you selling? What's Christmas about any of this? You could at least did the ho 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 Miss Claus outfit, girl, with the little short, girl, the red white suit, little Santa hat on, girl, and just being real cute, spitting your lyrics, girl. Just put your hand like this, like this. Not too much movement sometimes, flip the hair, girl. Give him a little shoulder, girl, but keep it cute. Like, girl, all of this. Yeah, no, 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 Erica, girl. So yeah, this is a mess. And I like you, but girl, this is a mess. Don't do this again, because you're not doing it right. I mean, if you're gonna do it correctly, do it right. If you're gonna sell anything Christmas, you just want to be in some way, shape, or form. This would have been a cute way for you to drop a edited rap that a family, could listen to, so they wouldn't even mind their kids hearing the song. Could have been really catchy. I mean, you never know. Like Mariah Carey and other people that have had big Christmas songs, they're never going to be big. It just so happened to land and be big. So you could have did something like that too. Like, I think that would have been cute if you would have did something more family oriented, mainstreamish, versus. Because I don't feel like it's ratchet. I feel like the concept is cute. I get it, but it's a lot. it's a lot. it's a lot, sweetie. So yeah, simmer down. Shout out to Erica Banks, my girl. Simmer down. Simmer down. Move right along. So get y'all turn. She came to the window talking about, my mama said what type of sauce you want. Now, people in the chat is naming sauces. Girl, why is your baby in this window? Black people, we must do better. We must do better. we must do better. Okay. Super cute little girl and whatnot. You know, she's innocent. She ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But at the same time, it's like, why is this little girl in this drive-through window, especially asking for sauce? Well, it's a lot. It's a lot. She's super cute, but it's like, this is a lot. Like, why is this? Why folk come? Is this baby in this window? And why she know where the sauce is at? Why she know where the honey mustards, the ranch, the barbecues? Why she do child labor or no? Y'all turn to work early. Girl, you live here. You live here. You live here. You want to walk around eating up everything? You might as well help. You know, you ain't doing that. So, you know, hair flip. So now I've had my kids that work with me before. I have. I'm not even gonna lie. I absolutely have. But it was in this type of environment. One time I had my kids at work, I was a server. And they sat in a booth and their mom was just across the street shopping. So, you know, whatever. She had to stand in line to get something. She didn't want to stand in line outside with them because it's winter here. So she brought them over there and they just sat in the booth. And I just kind of, and it was slow. It was a slower day. So they just sat in the booth and I just, you know, and then she came back, you know. So that was one time. And then it was another time I couldn't get a hold of certain people. So I had my turn, but I was working in like healthcare. And I had my turn. It was at work when the show was, but they all sat down. They was quiet, you know, all of that, and they had to sit there for like 2 hours. They had to sit there, but they ended up getting picked up. But yeah. So I mean, I get it, you know, like as a single parent, like when you got to do, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Type of situation. I mean, we've had situations where it's been moms that left their kids in hotel rooms and stuff, you know, while they're at work, you know, whether it's down the street or wherever, but, you know, still leaving their kids in a room by themselves. You know, this mom like, look, I ain't leaving you by yourself, so you coming with me. So I'm not knocking her for that because I'm like, would you have rather let her left this child alone? I mean, I wouldn't have wanted to leave her alone. I would rather bring her with me than leave her there. But at the same time, like, why is she in this window, girl? It's like it ain't enough that she's already at work with you. She in this damn window. Like, why? Why is this baby in this window? But shout out to girl, you got a bright future in this, girl. Girl, you can own a restaurant, girl. Dream big, girl. So yay. So I hope she didn't lose her job. Do y'all think she would? I mean, because this is went viral. This has gone viral. So do y'all think she'll lose her job? Because it's possible. Because extremely possible. You know, especially this, you know. Now her kid just sitting in a lobby area or something, and like at a table or something or whatever. I think that's less. You know, then it's like, you know, most jobs aren't going to frown too, you know, hard upon that. But this ain't a cute. this is not a good look for a little girl, adolescent to be. What sauce do you want? What? Like, where your mama at? Tell your mama to. Hey, little thing. Tell your mama I want to tell her. I only tell adults my sauce. I only tell adults my sauce, girl. So yeah, I'm gonna need you to get your mama, girl. Yeah, go get your mama. So yeah, and I would have cussed my mama out. I would have been like, girl, trash much? Just kidding. But yeah, but she was super cute. So that's all I figured I'd share. So these children was arguing, so their mama made them hold hands and sing a song. I thought this was cute.
She's like Arthur. Me was a great big Yay! Ooh. I love you. You love me. You're not singing about it. Best friends like friends should be. With a great big hug, baby, it's me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
I thought that was super cute. So the children was arguing. All four of these kids are siblings. And they were arguing, going at each other. So their mom made them all get together and hold hands, you know, and sing Barney's I Love You to each other, and made them, you know, kiss each other on the cheek, you know, say that they love each other, you know, because they were part, you know, get to see how kids are. So with that happening, the children are all extremely upset because they're like, I don't want to touch now one of them. I don't want to tell none of them I love them because I don't. Because I don't. Mom, I don't. You know, Mom, no. No, Mom. Mom, I don't love them. I don't want to give them a great big hug. And ain't no great big kiss. There's none of that. I don't like any of the people that you gave birth to. Okay? You did this. You did this. You did this. I didn't ask for now one of them. You did all of this. Okay? You did it. All right? I don't have to like these people. Okay, Mom? I don't like them. I don't, because I used to be the same way. My mom used to try to make us do stuff like that too. You know, so, well, now y'all gonna sit in the room. Mom, as soon as you close that door, I'm swinging around. I promise you, you can make us spend time together if you want to, not. Because that's all that's going to happen. I'm fighting him the whole time we up there. Because he's gonna try it. He's gonna try it. He's gonna look at me and say, you know how he is. No, you go, all right. You try to make us get along if you want to. I don't like him. He don't like me. You know, it is what it is. You know, it's that simple. And that's how it was with my brothers, you know, for a while until we got older. While we were younger, like coming up, no. We did not get along. Especially teen years. Like the teen years were really bad. So yeah, no, we didn't get along. Until we became adults, we got along way because we get along great now. But then, oh no. We didn't get it. So I feel these churn pain, you know, your mama forcing you to hold hands with these forced family members, okay? Because we don't get to choose our family, right? So you hold hands with the enemy that got the same blood, right? And your mama just like, okay, now all of y'all saying I love you to each other. It's like, it's really hard to do when you hate everybody in the room. You know, that's hard. So it's like, that's why they're crying, because they're so furious. They're so furious, you know, on the inside, you know, that their mom is forcing them to love each other because they don't want to love each other, you know. So I thought this was adorable. It's around Christmas time. So, you know, there's a lot of sibling rivalry around this time, you know, with gifts and who got this and who got it. And, you know, it's just you know, arguing just to argue, you know, is what children do, especially close in age. The closer they are, the worse it is. So, but yeah, so I find it hilarious. This reminded me of my childhood. There was a lot of times we got forced together, you know, because there's 5 of us, 5 boys. So we were all forced together and having to, and I hated it. I hated it. I was like, Mom, you don't have any power. Like, I'm not gonna like him. Like, it is what he don't like me. Like, I'm completely fine with it. Like, I don't see why it bugs you so much. Just like, let us hate each other, you know? But she didn't like it. She hated that. So she would always try to fix it. You know, it's very annoying. But yeah, so shout out to these siblings. I feel y'all pain. I feel y'all pain. Moving right along. Where are we at? Are we to the mess? Let's get to the mess. So Herbo sat down and spoke with Careesha from Young Miami, from Careesha, please. And they have very, you know, Careesha is very spicy. You know, they call her the Black Oprah. I'm like, if she's the Black Oprah, what is Oprah? It's Oprah Black, whatever. So Careesha was over there with Herbo. And they had some interesting conversations. But the most interesting thing that I found, I feel like a lot of people are looking over. And we don't need to look over it. We need to look right at it. Diddy's gay. Here, flip. Diddy, you're gay. Diddy, you're gay. Ho, ho, ho. You're homosexual. And we're going to get into it. So let's get messy. So Herbo sat over here talking to my girl Careesha, and it says, Herbo says he cheated on Ari with Taina because he was young and dumb. Couldn't agree with him more. So let's get into what he had to say.
Are you a cheater?
Am I a cheater?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say I'm a cheater. I cheated though.
Did you cheat on Ari with Taina?
Yeah.
Why?
Technically, yeah. Why?
Yeah.
I was young. I was dumb. I ain't know no better, man. I was just doing shit. I was just, you feel me, like just cheating. I feel like I ain't gonna say I was just cheating, but it's like me and Ari was at a space, and I didn't talk to her about this already. Like I didn't already say my bid, my piece, and apologize. We was at a space where like I said, mentally, like I be going through shit, and I gotta like separate myself from shit. So me and her was having our differences, but that was no excuse to cheat on her. That was not why I cheated on her. You feel what I'm saying? Like I didn't intentionally like do all like, I want to cheat.
She said she was going through like postpartum depression.
Yeah.
And you cheated on her. You know, like postpartum depression, that shit is really real.
That shit real. I ain't always naive to that though. Like I ain't never been around a woman who was like suffering from postpartum depression or none of that. And at the same time, when she was going through that, I had just lost like one of my best friends. You feel what I'm saying? I lost my homie C Money. So I was like super stressed and shit, you know what I'm saying? But that ain't no excuse. I ain't make no excuse. I had to make peace with myself early on because I thought I was right back then. I'm like, man, fuck it. Ooh, like we was at a space where we like wasn't communicating like that, wasn't having sex. I wasn't coming home. You feel me? Like I'm sleeping in the studio every night. So in my brain, I'm like, all right, I ain't cheating because I ain't having sex with her and going having sex with somebody.
Are you a cheater?
Am I a cheater?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're definitely a cheater. Like, shout out to G Herbo, but you're definitely a cheater. Like you definitely are. Because you basically just said, I cheated because life was happening. Everything you named, that's life. People pass, people sleep at studios, sometimes in relationships, there is no intimacy. So you're a cheater. That's what, right? I'm like, that's what I'm getting from it. I'm like, so what I'm getting from it, you are a cheater. That just shout out to Melinda and Nakia for the super stickers. Thank you so much. And Shinosha, shout out to her for the super stickers. Well, thank you all for the super stickers. But yeah, so it's just like, so yeah, you're a cheater. That you are. Just say, yeah, I'm a cheater. You know, just say yes. G Herbo, that was a long way of saying yes. Is all that was. If you're saying, yeah, I cheated and there's no excuse, then that's it. That's a period. Period. That's it. Because there is no excuse for cheating. You step out, you step out. It doesn't matter if it's because whatever. It doesn't matter why you did it. You did it. That is what matters. And that's what I think a lot of concepts, I mean, with a lot of men, I feel like they don't get that concept. You know, it's just with certain women, I think they get it. But with men, a lot of times, I feel like they don't get it. You know, it's not that this wasn't happening, that this was it. It's none of that. It's just that you did it. Like that, anything that someone does means that they're capable of. What somebody doesn't do, that's how you get to say that they're not capable of it, right? That's what I always thought. So if someone's not a thief, if they're not stealing, no one's going to call them a thief because they don't steal. It's not what they do. So a person can say, you know, he's not known for that. He doesn't do that. You know, I know he won't. I know I can vouch because he's not that type of person. You get to say that because they don't do that. They haven't done it. But then once they do, then it's now you're in that realm to mean to where it doesn't matter. You'll just do it. You know, now, I mean, a lot of people try to trust the person again, but still cheating is not a mistake. It's a literal decision. Whether you're intoxicated, none of that. If you can be intoxicated around a bunch of males as a hetero male and nothing happened, it shouldn't. Why is it then? When you're around a hetero female, why does something happen then? Because you decided to. Just like around those hetero men, you decided not to, because that's not how you get down. It don't have nothing to do with you being gay or straight. It's just you don't get down like that. Women are your fancy because you're hetero. So that means you're a cheater. You're capable of it. You'll do it, you know, and continuously, you know. So you're a cheater. So moving right along from that, because no one cares. I saw that there was a hashtag apologize to Ari. For what? We don't care about her relationship with an S either. Why would we have to bow down to a person because she got cheated on? We don't care. That was between her and who was cheating on her. It has nothing to do with us. If anybody's going to say sorry to her, it's going to be G Herbo. He's the one who cheated on her. So I saw this little hashtag that went nowhere. Apologize to Ari for what? Gross. I apologize to her for what? We weren't in a relationship with her. That's why I say y'all get too you're too involved because you weren't in the relationship with them. So if he did cheat on her, he cheated on her, he didn't cheat on you. So what would the public need to apologize to Ari for? Gross. Move right along. So after that was displayed, which I mean, good question, I guess. I guess some people cared about it. I'm not one of those people because that's his past. He's completely moved on. You know, let bygones be bygones, and so on and so on. So since she wanted to get personal, G Herbo decided to do the same thing. So he asked her if she knew if Diddy had the baby in October before, you know, it came out in the press. So let's get into that because I found that interesting.
It wasn't like a surprise.
I knew it though. I knew it because I don't know.
I'm a real bitch. I'm a real trip. I'm real. Like you could come to me and tell me anything. That's what I be trying to like. I feel like men are so afraid of like being truthful from the jump that y'all like lie, and you have to show a person that
I
like,
guarantee
I'm a real
you.
person. I'm a real person.
Look, twin, I knew you knew.
How you know I know?
Ain't no way you knew about a baby in October and then something found out in December.
Exactly.
Ain't no way.
Yeah,
you knew. Mm-hmm. I just know you knew.
Yeah, I knew.
Look at you in the ass. That's
yeah, I
you knew.
But I'm real like that.
Right.
I'm a real person.
Gotta be.
Yeah,
did you know about that baby before October? Did you?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah,
and I think you did.
I think communication is the key.
When you play with her.
No, I really feel like when you're dealing with somebody, communication is the key. I did. It wasn't like a surprise.
And I knew it though. I knew it because I don't know.
I'm a real bitch. I'm a real trip. I'm real. Like you could come to me and tell me anything. That's what I be trying to like. I feel like men are so afraid of like being truthful from the jump that y'all like lie, and you have to show a person that
I
like,
guarantee
I'm a real
you.
person. I'm a real person.
Look, twin, I knew you knew.
How you know I know?
Ain't no way you knew about a baby in October and then something found out in December.
Exactly.
Ain't no way.
Yeah.
It's the exactly for me. You did, yeah. You found out October 3rd. You found out October 7th. Like, girl, you tried it. Like, girl. Because here's the thing: you've been messing with him the whole time. The girl would have been pregnant and even before. So, I mean, you didn't just start messing with Diddy a couple months ago. You and Diddy been public for like over a year. Like what? Going on 2, from what I'm gathering. So again, I'm just like, okay, well that's weird. I'm like, yeah, you definitely didn't know. That's why you have to think about it, because you should have answered that right away. You should be like, yeah, I knew. Yeah, that ain't nothing. Like even before bitches, like yeah. I know it's nothing. You know, like it would have been more confident. Shout out to Laugh Gags and Gossip. Merry Christmas to you as well, sweetie. Shout out to Laugh Gags and Gossip. But yeah, I would have. Girl, you did not know. I mean, I don't care what she says. She may have found out like July, August, July. Her rumors, but yeah, not him coming to her directly like I'm having a baby. And the reason why I say that is because again, shout out to God's gift as well. Merry Christmas to you and your family as well. Thank you so much. She found out when we the reason why I don't think that another reason why I don't think she knew like right away is because Careesha, you got a big mouth. You got a big mouth. So I feel like you didn't know. I feel like you knew when it was you had to. I that's when you knew. That's when Diddy came and said something to you when he had to. When he's just like, look, I'm about to go public, you know, with my new kid, you know, and whatnot. So, you know, I had a baby, you know. So, but again, Careesha, you ain't nothing but a beard anyway. Let's get into how Careesha's a beard. Let's get into this because I found this mighty strange. Mighty strange. So Diddy is over there watching Careesha please, right? saying all of this stuff to the screen while she's talking to G Herbo. I want y'all to listen to this. Listen to this.
Conversations that's going on. You trying to talk my shorty wop? Nah, nigga. Nah, no. I see it, nigga.
Cause I have been to one of your shows.
Yeah. Why would you have one of that nigga shows? Why you smiling like that? Tonight is about family. This is a dream come true for me. Turn this up. Let me see if these niggas flirting with each other. Is there any flirtations that's going on? You trying to talk my shorty wop? Nah, nigga. Nah, no. I see it, nigga.
Cause I have been to one of your shows.
So he over here, very aggravating, very gay. And because you know I'm gonna catch the tea. So he all on the screen, in front of the screen, talking about some, oh, you trying to get my shorty wop, my shorty blah blah blah. With G Herbo talking about, are they flirting? Are you trying to flirt with her? You know, blah blah blah, trying to make it seem like okay. Diddy, if you talk about somebody trying to get at your shorty doo-wop, why wasn't this a problem?
Is there a sneaky link with your baby daddy / baby mama?
You want to take a shot?
Yeah. Boston, can I get a shot? Boston, can I get a shot?
That actually bring me to my next question though, gang, because we supposed to do this episode as a trio.
Yeah, but Southside, he's scared of the smoke.
On what folks scared of the smoke?
I don't know.
Oh no, don't tell me my twins.
I don't know
smoke.
if he's scared. I'm taking the shot because if I want to fuck him or if I want to like hit him up, he gonna slide through. Because I got that, you know.
I can dig that.
I got that, you know.
I can dig that, man.
A nigga go always be, you know.
Yeah, Miami, man. I fucked with my
so
sis, man.
that's why I'm gonna take my shot. We was supposed to do Careesha, please.
We supposed to do the Careesha, please?
Yeah,
together.
but you know, hey, take a shot if you're still a sneaky link with your baby daddy / baby mama.
You want to take a shot?
Yeah. Boston, can I get a shot? Boston, can I get a shot?
That actually bring me to my next question though.
Sneaky link is what somebody you smash. It's your sneaky link. Something that don't nobody really know about it, you know, whatnot. You know, you better not tell nobody. I'm talking about nobody. You know, type of situation. And her sneaky link is Southside, her baby daddy. The question was, take a shot if your baby daddy is your baby daddy or baby mama. It's still your sneaky link, meaning that you still smash, you know, type of situation. And he said, you want to take a shot? Because obviously G Herbo is not messing with Ari. So he's just like, again, that ain't happening with me. So you want to take a shot? And he know that because, again, he cool with Southside. And Southside, he knows Southside and Careesha still mess around with each other. So he was basically just saying, like, you want to take a shot? Because I know y'all still smashing. So you want to go ahead? And that's another reason G Herbo said, I knew you knew about the baby prior because, I mean, you go with Southside still. You still go with Southside, you know. So I mean, hey, why would you care? I'd be like, it ain't no big deal to you because you got a man. You know, it's what it's giving. So again, Carrie, that's why she laughing, all that because she already know. G Herbo know the tea. G Herbo know the tea. G Herbo know that Southside still over there breaking in that bank. Summer daddy ain't just coming over there to pick that girl up, Careesha. Now, is he? No, girl. Mm-hmm. He coming over there to drop it off of them drawers. After he come over there to drop that baby off. He come over there and drop it off of them drawers, girl. So, yeah, here, flip. So, again, Diddy, why wasn't he in front of the camera, in front of the TV at this point in the show? She literally said that she knows, oh, he's a phone call away. And she knows that he'll still come smash. He'll still come, you know. He could, that's what they be on. So why was that not a problem? But you want to make it seem like G Herbo and her are dating. No, you like G Herbo. That's all. You had you said this is my dream. Yeah, because G Herbo was up there. So I don't know if you about to try to get him a cocktail, a foaming drink, like the Harris's T.I. Tiny. We don't know. But again, you are very thrilled about G Herbo. You could care less about Careesha being on that damn stage. That was all about G Herbo little cute self. Absolutely. You want that beige. That's what you want. That's why you're so excited, Diddy. Because you want this little beige. So your hair flip. So again, look now, Careesha say all of this. Pay attention, y'all. Then we're gonna go back to what Diddy said. She say all of this.
Smoke. He's scared. I'm taking the shot because if I want to fuck him or if I want to like hit him up, he gonna slide through.
If she wanna, he gonna slide through, right? So she say all this on the same show as G Herbo, but then when Diddy plays the footage, he only plays the footage of G Herbo basically, because again, that's what we want.
It's a dream come true for me.
Dream come true.
Turn this up. Let me see if these niggas flirting with each other. Is there any flirtations that's going on? You trying to talk my shorty wop? Nah, nigga. Nah. No. I see it, nigga.
Because I have been to one of your shows.
Yeah. Why would you ever run that nigga's shows? Why you smiling like that? Tonight.
He doing all of that. But she say she still smash Southside, and she know when, she want to smash, hit him up, he'll come through. No reaction to that. Because again, you're a beard. She's a beard. It is what it is. When Careesha want to get sexual or whatever, however she feeling, she knows a certain phone call that she'll make. And it ain't Diddy. And it ain't him. It's not. It definitely isn't. So yet he tried it. I'm like, yeah, Diddy, that don't make no sense because Careesha and G Herbo weren't flirting at all. Not even a little bit. Not even on the verge, just like two homies that was just sitting there, like her and Kevin Gates. That seemed like more flirtatious. But there was a lot of sex being talked about during that that interview. But with G Herbo, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like a sexually fueled conversation. So again, there was no reason for Diddy, to have that. I know he's being, I guess, sarcastic, if you will. But at the same time, why couldn't he have been sarcastic to that part with Careesha saying that, yeah, I still smashed my baby daddy. He's still hitting it. If she would Diddy, that's why y'all be playing on Careesha top. Like when y'all be coming for her like that, she be really mad at y'all. Like, and that's why she be mad because it's like he ain't even really my nigga like that. Like y'all already know that. Like y'all already know he gay. So it's like y'all tried it. Like, why every time he's seen with a female, y'all want to put a negative connotation on me? Why y'all not walking up to none of them skanks? Like, yeah, did you know that Diddy is, on the screen over there? Like, why is Careesha always the one thrown under the bus? Like, it's like anytime he's seen with a girl or anything like that other than her, then it's, ooh, Careesha. But these same other girls, ain't nobody like Gina. You see him with Careesha? No one cares, because they know they play. So it's like, Careesha, you're the only one that has overstepped your boundaries, girl. You're overstepping your boundaries as a beard, okay? Because, Diddy has, groups, okay? He has his breeders. Absolutely. He has his breeders, okay? And then he has the beards, okay? You're a beard. Okay, girl. The other ones were breeders. Okay. Cassie was a beard. Careesha. She was a beard. Okay, she wasn't one of his breeders because Cassie can have children. So and they had none. So again, because she left Diddy and popped out two kids, like popped them out. I looked up and she was in the picture with two churns. I'm like, damn, married with two churns. I'm like, what? Is that me? It's me and you now? Are you waiting? That's her? Think I want to make that? That's her? Baby, tell me if you like it. Girl, you lying. That's the Asian girl? The Asian black? So, yay. So, yeah, she clearly had kids. So she was a beard. And she played her part correctly. Okay? Careesha, Cassie's own husband, Alex, fine ass, done sat over there himself and called Joe billionaire LGBTQI plus. Okay, so that means that his wife told him something. Okay, because Cassie ain't never came forward like, look, I know my husband is over there popping off. He can do that. He's attractive. He gets to do that. Y'all tried it. He's cute. He has a six-pack. He gets to do that. Okay? He's attractive. All right. But I don't agree with nothing he over there saying on his socials of the media. Okay, they ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm over here being Cassie. It's me and you now. Okay, so Cassie ain't never did that. Why folk come? Why folk come? Cassie ain't never come forward and be like, you know what? My husband over here calling my ex gay. That's not true. That's not true because I was with him and I'm a woman. So I can verify that. Okay, because I would make him hetero, you know, at that point. She's never done that. She's never done that. So she's just let her husband rock. She's just what? She's like, go ahead, baby. Get him. So he should be. Did nobody tell him to get on stage in front of Careesha and thank me? Oh. Careesha, he wants you to be like Cassie. Okay, girl. Careesha, he thinks you're ghetto. He does. He thinks you're ratchet. That's why you are not a breeder. Okay, you're not a breeder. You're a beard. Okay, he doesn't want you to be a breeder because he doesn't want his churn raised by you. I don't feel like Diddy wants any kids with you. No, I don't feel that way. So yeah, you're not a test tube baby. Yeah, he's not doing that because he don't want a child with you. Okay, he didn't want children. If you ask me, with Cassie, I don't think so. If she would have got pregnant, he would have been fine with that. But that's nothing that I feel like he was striving for. And I don't think Cassie wanted to have no children with him either, honestly, because it's given. Cassie told him, let's try on birth control the whole time. It's given. Cassie had an IUD telling him, I'm ready. Let's have a kid. It's me and you now. I've been waiting. I don't feel that. I don't feel like she wanted no child by him because, again, as soon as she left him, she popped out to churn. Absolutely. Cassie got with Alex and reached in there and took the IUD out herself. Inflicted in one of that. Let's have babies, you know. So your hair flip. So yeah, get with that. Get with that, Careesha. Get with that, Careesha. Gays, Diddy's a queer, and it's okay. Like we invited him. We let him in a long time ago, girl. Girl. Now you know he a beard because you over there still sleeping with Southside, and if you wasn't, because to sleep with Southside is to mean that you like it. Careesha, to me, you enjoy sleeping with him, right? He gets you to where you're trying to get to, you know, type of situation, girl. He, you know, do you mind if I stroke you up? So, you know, he know what he done, you know, around that when it comes to you and your body, because he done learned that the same dude that called you bald headed, him. The same one that says you ain't had no edges, him. The same one that says you have centimeters of hair, him. That was him. Gays, so you're still sleeping with him, girl. So for you to still be sleeping with him, girl, that means Diddy over there doing something incorrectly. Okay? That means Diddy over there being gay. You're welcome. Diddy over there being gay. He absolutely is. And you're allowing it, girl, because you once again are a beard. So your hair flip. Has Diddy smashed? Yes. Is he smashing? No. Is he smashing? No. And Careesha don't give a piece about it. They didn't care when she didn't care when Careesha was dating him. They don't care when he was with Careesha. They was all still sleeping with him. So I mean, what's the problem? What's the problem? That's how I look at it. What's the problem? I'm single. I'm single. I can do what I want to do. Girl, that's still my baby daddy. Like it is what it is. Like, what about it? Like, wrote his face. Did. Like, okay, what? Are you mad? Are you upset about it? Oh, okay. Okay, girl. So your hair flip. But moving right along. Diddy is still queer. Diddy, welcome. Welcome. Let's get into this. So Clive Davis is sitting over here saying that he's denying the long-standing rumor that Whitney Houston abused drugs because she was a frustrated lesbian. Clive says that it's totally inaccurate. Totally inaccurate. Clive, okay, not the bloodsucker himself. Clive, you didn't know Whitney. Stop. I'm gonna need you to stop acting like you knew her. You absolutely didn't. Comes from the guy that kept partying over her corpse. Coming from that guy. Coming from the guy with it from this woman that passed away, a hotel floor underneath you, the room underneath you. You didn't know her because you said that Whitney told us that Whitney would have wanted us to keep partying, wanted y'all to keep partying. That is a total lie. That is a total lie. Because if anything would have happened to you, Clive, Whitney would have stopped the party. She would have did all of that. Whitney would have went up there like, oh no, my baby is Godfather. You know, Whitney would have went up there like, oh, Bobby, your Godfather, he's upstairs, he's out. When do you gonna get him? You know, like they're saying something about your Godfather. You know, something like Whitney would not have kept partying if she was the floor above Clive and Clive allegedly passed away. Like she would not. I don't feel that way. I feel like Whitney would have stopped everything. Absolutely, because she thought very highly of Clive. But Clive, you keep partying over her and you want to try to tell us about her? Like, yeah, shut up. Shut up. If it's not about her music, shut your mouth. Like, yeah, you don't need to speak of her. You used her. You were part of her problem. You absolutely were. You the one who used even her own husband, even Bobby. He used Bobby, gave Bobby Brown hope that he was going to get his new album off the ground as long as he could get Whitney on tour. As long as he could get her to tour, because the Bodyguard movie and whatnot had just came out, you know, all of that. And Whitney had a baby. She had a child. And she didn't want to go on tour or anything. Because the Bodyguard soundtrack was like, especially the song I Will Always Love You, it was huge. It was massive. So they're like, yeah, we need her to go on tour. Like, we could rake in a lot of money right now. And Whitney didn't want to. She wanted to raise her baby. But Clive convinced Bobby Brown to convince Whitney to go on tour. And she did just that. And ever since that, because she took her baby with her. And it was up from there. So Bobby Christina's hectic life on the road with Whitney and all that, it was all birthed from Clive. Clive, you did that. Yeah, you absolutely did for somebody that know her so well. If you knew her so well, you would have let her be a mom. You would have gave her that year or two to collect herself. You didn't want to. Instead, y'all put a lot of pressure on her and used and manipulated the people around her, even her mother, Sissy, because Clive even manipulated Sissy to get Whitney to go on tour. So the issues that her and Bobby Christina had, especially the inappropriate relationship that they had as mother-daughter, that wouldn't have been birthed if not for Clive, like, yeah, you don't speak of her. You're the devil. You absolutely are. Like, you the whole devil. So it's just like, yeah, you tried it. Don't try to speak for that woman. Whitney spoke while she was here. She ain't said what meant to be said. Shut up. Shut up. You don't know why she did what she did. Only she did. And you didn't talk to her like that. You may have had a conversation or two with her, but none of that mattered. You used it as ammunition instead of trying to truly help her. You never paused your life to make sure that she was okay, queer. You're the frustrated lesbian. You're a whole bisexual, still trying to act like you're straight and you not. You go with a male doctor. You're very gay. And your kids know now that you are gay. So you're going to say in your book that you bisexual. No, you gay. You gay. You had kids, so back in the day, that's the number one sign of somebody being gay, not having children, not having a family. Oh, you ain't got a family? It's just you? Oh, for real? Y'all keep an eye on him. He ain't got no turn, and ain't no wife over there. You know, so yeah, you had children for optics, like is what you had kids for. Like, it ain't like you raised them. Clive, you raised your kids? Oh, no. Props, human props is what they were. Yes, shut up. So yeah, Clive, gross. Shut your mouth. Don't talk for Whitney. Don't talk for Whitney. You're the confused lesbian. Okay, you were the trapped gay. All right, you were. Okay, that's what that were. That's what that were. Now Whitney might have liked a little coochie on the side every now and then. All right, but it may have been with just a certain person or whatever. Who cares? None of that matters. Whitney kept sleeping with men. Okay, Whitney liked a nigga. When he liked her little wild little band shit like that, that's what she liked. All right, it is what it is. She liked them both, one more than the other. Who cares? Who cares? And you heap the long withstanding rumor. It's not a rumor. Like, I mean, the girl, Robin came out herself and stated that, yeah, we were. Okay. Again, so with some people in life, they're not like necessarily identified as like gay or anything like that, but there has been a time to where they've had feelings that they can't necessarily explain about the same sex. Whether it's a friendship that went too far, or rather it was just certain things that happened within the friendship and was never really spoke of, and whatnot. But it doesn't mean that you want to go out there and be attracted to, no, you still like what you like. It just happened to be that person, that kind of brought that energy out of you. And I feel that that's what it feels like it was with Whitney and Robin, that Robin may have brought that energy out of Whitney. That Whitney not being necessarily like a full-on lesbian, but I am attracted to her. This person I'm attracted to, but I don't walk around looking at women like that or wanting to be with a woman, is what it's giving me. Is that Whitney was, Robin, because there's no other woman that has ever came forward and was just like, I dated Whitney Houston, or no, Robin is the only one. So maybe Whitney just had feelings for her. With something about because sometimes friendships can blossom, into something else, to where in some friendships you're so close to a person that the only thing you're not doing is having sex. That's it. But you do everything else together, but sex is not one of those things. And then you have people that are like more so like pansexuals, to where this person, I find, like the movie Brokeback Mountain, Heath Ledger's character, he never went and sought another man. He wasn't attracted to other men. He didn't look at other men. When he dated women. But it was something about that one male that brought out that energy in him, So, and it's the same thing with Whitney. That's kind of how I feel. Like it was just that. It was just, okay, her and Robin, they were super close, went through a lot together, whatnot. Pansexual. She found Robin, and Robin was given more so of like a masculine energy, like more so of a male dominance, type of situation. Maybe that attracted Whitney, that Robin will put her in her place, and things like that. I mean, but who cares? Like, that's the thing. Like, what does this matter? Like, I mean, it really doesn't, if you ask me. But I do think that, there was something there, but who cares? Moving right along, Clive, leave Whitney alone. Leave her alone just like you did when she was down there in that room, unresponsive. Remember how you left her then? Left her alone? Leave her alone now. Like, you've used her enough. Gross. Ugh. Can't stand him. So, Claudia Jordan and Joe Budden, let's get into what Vivica said. I believe I have what Vivica said. Because Vivica tried it. Vivica Ho tried it. We ain't into that yet. Vivica Ho tried it. Because we are about to get out here in a minute. Right here. So let's get into what Vivica said.
Your bitch ass down hating on that girl. Okay, y'all mad because the girls right now is ruling rap. It's just driving y'all crazy that the sisters is just ruling and taking numbers and can tell y'all about yourself, look sexy with it. It's a new day. But if you wanted some attention, to be honest with you, I think that's the wrong one to try and get it from, because it's really coming out. Facts are finally coming out after so many years of this trial being long awaited, that she was shot. So, get used to it, brother. It's a new day. Girls are ruling. Sorry, Joe Budden.
That's going viral. I'm going to say this, Joe Budden. If you want to talk about someone doing something bad to someone that you're friends with, maybe you're not the person to say that. Because from what I remember, you are one that has been accused by at least 3 women of being abusive, one to the point that had a miscarriage and had a whole photo shoot. Well, not a photo shoot, but showed the lost baby in the toilet. I remember hearing lots of stories about you and your abusive ways, allegedly. And the same way you were able to move on and get a huge podcast deal and make a lot of money, that you snaked your friends up out of the podcast, but we'll get into that on another time. Maybe you should allow some grace and be like, sometimes everything that's said about something isn't really true. Or maybe you, of all people, would be a little bit more open-minded. You haven't had a hit in a long time. Well, let me take that back. The last time you had a hit, it was hitting a woman. You have had a hit, but ain't the kind of hit you should be having. And yes, I'm going to go there and you can say whatever you want about me. I don't really give a goddamn. I really don't. But I'm sick of people with no valid reason, because I get that a lot too. Well, I just don't like her. Tell me what I did to you. Did I hurt you? Did I take your man? Did I steal? Did I violate you in any way? No, it's just a thing. Well, Megan has that thing about her that makes some men feel that way. And now this whole trial has become about her sexual history. All you niggas that's talking about her have had way more partners than her. Excuse my language on this Christmas show. You all have. But with some reason with Meg, it's so disgusting. How about Tori slept with 2 friends? No one says that. If I slept with 2 homies, I'd be the biggest whore in town. But when a guy does it, we blame the woman. I don't care how many people she has sex with. I don't. She is the only one injured in this case and is the only one that keeps getting shrapnel thrown at her after the fact.
Joe Budden, if you don't button it up and sit your bitch.
What Claudia said about Joe, I mean, she has the right to say what, I mean, she wasn't lying. So, I mean, I see she was lying. No, she's not lying. She's not, it's even on, like, if you watch Love and Hip Hop, yeah, there was altercations that came up in certain women that Joe Budden was dating that stated that he was physically violent towards them. So I'm not knocking her for anything that she's stating, because there has been claims of Joe doing certain things to certain women. So I'm not knocking her for anything that she said, but again, it does sound personal. It does seem as if like she definitely like has a problem with him. So for her to make it seem as if she doesn't, to me, that's kind of lame, Claudia. Like afterwards to no, don't back down. Like if you're gonna call out these men, you are going to be prepared for their responses. It's that simple. Now, the things that she said about Joe, were they the greatest things? No, horrible things that are being alleged about, and you know what she's alleging at this point in time about him. But at the same time, everybody has the right to respond. So just like she felt the need that I'm going to sit here and I'm going to say all this stuff about Joe, when it's time for Joe to respond, he's going to do just that. You don't get to tell a person how to fight back. You don't get to pick. You know, beggars cannot be choosers. And from what is given, that Claudia wants to beg and choose. No, don't sit here stomping your feet and holding your ground, saying all this stuff about him. But then when he rebuttals, he's disrespectful. He's this, he's that. Claudia, although you weren't calling him out of his name, you were mad disrespectful. So don't make it sit like you sat there and said a bunch of nice stuff about him, you know. And Vivica Fox said that she literally called him a B. You know, when I feel like y'all over there being disrespectful. So if y'all can be disrespectful, so can I. Like, why do I have to be, what, because y'all women? Okay, well, as women, y'all sit down talking about a man. So, and that man has a right to say something in response. Just like I can be quiet and not say anything at all, I can say something in response. Just like y'all can sit there and be quiet and not talk about me, y'all choose to. So I'm going to choose to say something back. Like it's that simple. Don't become a woman during the rebuttal. You know, and a lot of women, I feel, do that, you know, like Claudia. No, don't become a woman now. You were a woman when you were sitting over there with your chest popping off. Okay, remain that. Remain that. Don't expect respect while being disrespectful. You get to rebuttal, Joe, but you got to do it like this. No, Claudia. No, not at all. However, Joe, which he did respond, choose to respond to you. He has that right. Just like certain people probably would have felt like maybe you shouldn't have said what you said. It's going to be people that feel like maybe Joe shouldn't have said what he said. You know, it is what it is. But people like Joe from his past, like Tahiri and others that have come forward and alleged that Joe will put his hands on them. I mean, again, Claudia is not wrong for bringing those things up. Just stand on them. That's all. You sit over here being disrespectful. You are. Cool. He's going to meet you. He's going to meet you where you at. Don't, oh, well, he could, nah. Let's not do that, Claudia. All this energy you have right here, keep it. Keep it.
Friends up out of the podcast, but we'll get into that at another time. Maybe you should allow some grace and be like, you know, sometimes everything that's said about something isn't really true. Or maybe you, of all people, would be a little bit more open-minded. You haven't had a hit in a long time. Well, let me take that back. The last time you had a hit, it was hitting a woman. You have had a hit, but but ain't the kind of hit you should be having. And yes, I'm gonna go there, and you can say whatever you want about me. I don't really give a goddamn. I really don't. But I'm sick of people.
Then she sits here and says that she doesn't care. You clearly do, because when somebody said in someone's comment, we're gonna get into that. And somebody's comments like Claudia wasn't ready for that bomb or drag or whatever that he did in response. Then she comes underneath the comments like, "Oh, you would really say?" It's like, girl, shut up. Didn't you say that you don't care? Like, so don't care. Like, I hate that when people be like, "I don't care." But no, there's no but with not caring. If you don't care, if you sit here popping off and you don't care what Joe, he said a lot of B's and H's. That's all. It's not like he was over there like dragging her for filth. Like he absolutely was not. I'm not even gonna put that on Joe. He was not. Now, could he have, not used some of the words that he used? Maybe. But he chose to. So I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, you can't tell a person how to respond. Because they shouldn't have to respond. That's it. Again, she's sitting over here talking about a topic that has everything to do with Megan and nothing to do with her. So if you're going to go for speaking for people, and whatnot, and not in the case of what happened with Megan and whatnot, you speaking because Joe, what he said about, what did he say? Like, he don't like her. That's what Joe was like. I don't like that girl, and whatnot. And he did apologize for saying that. But again, at least Joe can be real. We can appreciate that with Joe. And he was saying like, I don't like her. And I still don't feel like Joe liked Megan. And I still don't feel that way. Even with him clearing it up, like, I still feel like there's some smoke there. He feels a certain type of way about Megan Thee Stallion. And Claudia feels some type of way about Joe. But again, Joe ain't talking to you. He was talking to Megan. So now you putting your feet in your nose where it don't belong. So now, because Megan got partisan. Why partisan? They said nothing. Why you? Like, why you? Because you have that right. Okay. Joe has the right to say back whatever you want to say to you once you call him out for something that ain't got nothing to do with you. Like, it's that simple. It's that simple. He could have said way worse things, but he didn't. Yeah, he is. He is disrespectful. So is Claudia. She ain't on this show because she's a sweet person. That's why people be confused. Because this is parts of the real you. You can only suppress who you are for so long. If somebody trying you and you are normally flip and you trying to change, you trying not to be like that, you can only suppress that energy for so long before everybody, I feel, got that inside of them. Like, nobody's special. Everybody got that tick. Everyone has that. So it's no defense for Joe. It's just as commentators in general. With a lot of males are treated that way. If a man says something back, he ought to be ashamed of himself. He is so disrespectful. But then when somebody, the person that poked them, when they say things, that's completely looked over. Oh, we don't even care what she said. He didn't have to say that though. Like, what? Like, that's one-sided as hell. So that's something. I'm not one-sided. I'm gonna look at it from both ways. Joe wasn't sitting over there talking about Claudia Jordan and Vivica A. Fox and Fox Soul. He wasn't sitting over there talking about these people. So now that they're gonna talk about him, he has the right to say what he wants in response. He said that Vivica Fox will only take $5 to book you, girl. You ain't getting no movie roles. You ain't. Just like Claudia sat here and said Joe's last hit was when he was allegedly doing it to a woman. I mean, where's the lie? Joe ain't got no hits out here. Joe ain't doing none of that. He ain't doing none of that. She wasn't lying. When she said that. It's the same thing with you, Vivica, girl. I mean, you got a lot of time people doing it. Working actresses. They don't have time for this. They don't have time. Vivica, the working girls, the girls that are working, girl, they don't have time for this. The Jill Marie Joneses and the girl, girl, the real accent, the Nia Lones, and like, girl, they done got Angela Bassett would never. Angela Bassett would never. Like, girl, You tried it. You tried it, Vivica, girl. So it's just like, yeah, girl, you can't be sitting there, girl. Because she's sitting there on a webcam. Girl, you can't be sitting there on that webcam talking about other people's careers and you sitting there on the webcam. Girl, got a cute up top, got pajama bottoms, and just sitting there in panties. Sitting there in panties and a cute top on, girl, makeup beat. A Vivica girl. Girl, sitting there in some panties, girl. And it depends. Talking about some sit your down. Okay. You should have been granny. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna get on you, girl. He gonna get on you. Vivica still doing, not Vivica still doing movies. Y'all just had to throw that in there, huh? Vivica do a cute cameo. Here and there. You try, Sean. You tried what? Name it. Hurry up. 2022. 2022. Ever since Vivica face stopped moving all the way, she ain't got no roles from in the Black Rose and all of that stuff. Not even Tyler Perry. She ain't even in Tyler Perry. Girl. She ain't even in Tyler Perry. So yes, hair flip. Hair flip. So what work she doing? Ever since Vivica stopped being able to smile, and ever since she lost her, you know, how to make the sad face, ever since she started messing with her collagen, no. Ever since her face stopped moving all the way, it's Vivica is giving. Shut your bitch down. So it's like Vivica girl. Vivica, girl, if you and this Bell palsy don't sit down, Vivica, girl, you and Claudia over there trying to get mad as she can, but she still look excited. Because Joe Budden, if you the last time you had a hit was when it was allegedly on a woman. Are you upset right now? Claudia, were you angry? You and Vivica. I'm like, are they upset? I'm gonna need y'all to watch this again. Because y'all trying it. I'm gonna need y'all to watch this again. Are they upset? Look at their face. Oh, are they upset? Are they mad? Are you mad, girl? Are you mad? Look, she yelling at him. Look, she ain't frowned once. Look at her. Look at her. I told y'all, stop messing with y'all. Stop touching y'all face. Ladies, stop touching y'all face. Stop touching y'all face. Look, she ain't been mad once. Look, smiles and look, right? She trying to frown so bad right here. Girl. That's a shame. Look, she want to be upset so bad. Keep trying, Claudia, girl. See, y'all see where she's squinting right there? She was trying to be upset. Didn't happen. It didn't happen. It didn't. Oh, it did not happen. Look. And she's talking shit right now. She's supposed to be upset. She is not. Look like she's talking to a noodle. And look at Vivica. Her face ain't never moving but her lips and her eyelash. Look. She mad. She is upset. She is. She's upset. She's totally upset. She's upset. Look, this is her angry. Look, gone, girl. What's the procedure when there is a to your head? Girl, oh my goodness. Gone, Vivica, girl. Gone, Auntie Vivica. Gone, Auntie Viv. Shout out to CR. I need this lab. Poor Aunt Viv will never be A-list. Unfortunately. But shout out to her. That's my girl. You know, she's been in some she's an incredible actress. I will always give her respect when it comes to acting. She's in the majority of my favorite movies coming up. Soul Food. I mean, just so many different movies. I love her. Deliver Us from Two Can Play That Game is one of my favorite movies. Like, I used to want to be Shantae. Like, I love Vivica. I do. Wonderful actress. Wonderful. Set It Off. Are you kidding me? All-time favorite movies. So yeah, Booty Call. Loved her and Booty Call. Girl, I loved her and Booty Call. So yeah, that's my girl. I love Vivica. I love this my girl. So, but she tried. She absolutely did. She tried. So move right along. Again, if you are asking for the smoke, be prepared for the smoke. That's all I'm gonna say. Shout out to Fox Soul and everything they got going on over there. So hold on, let's get into what Roland Ray said before this mud in a wheelchair. Let's get into Roland Ray. Now for the people that are sensitive when it comes to Roland Ray, I don't give a good goddamn. He not gonna check me. It ain't nobody that ever pushed that wheelchair gonna check me. I do not like Roland Ray. I have never liked him ever since that True Life or whatever he was on MTV. And he talked about that boy dead father like that, you know, and whatnot. Like, I have never liked him. I have never liked Roland Ray. Don't get me wrong, I could get why people do. But I'm not one of those people. So yeah, I think he is a rolling bully, is what his name should be. And a lot of people give him grace because he's in a wheelchair. So yeah, so let's get into it. Boom. So I will not be holding back. So Roland Ray says, it's EJ King for me with this 95% Dynasty wig and press release. So like he's the one who got popped. Lord, keep them type of people away from me. So he was talking about EJ wig when EJ went up there to the courthouse and was talking to the people about what happened to Mexis. Okay. So here's flip. So Roland. Ooh. I have to find it now. I have to find it. Roland Ray, you need to see what I see. Hold on, because no, I need to find. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold on. I have to pull it up. I have to. I'm sorry. Because you can't be sitting in a wheelchair looking like this. You can't be sitting in a wheelchair looking like this with a wig on, talking about people. Rolling Gizmo. You can't be sitting in a wheelchair looking like this, talking shit. Because I would have been drug your big built ass out that goddamn wheelchair. You funky fucker. Roll around in that pissy ass chair talking ish. Like, no, because he tried. I'm like, no, the female Gizmo didn't. You ugly as hell in that damn chair. No, somebody needs to tell him. I'm like, ugh, with a mouth like a cave. I'm like, you tried it. You disrespectful as hell and ugly inside this wheelchair. Spitting on people and stuff at that Bobby thing. They better than me. Because all that would have rolled past was that damn chair on that camera. Because I would have pulled your ugly ass up out that motherfucker. So, we spitting. Oh, that's what we doing? That's what we doing? That's what we doing? Yeah, you tried it. So it's just, I'm just like, but you look like this. But you look like this. Like, you whole ugly. Like, let's start here. You're ugly. Like, that's what I don't get. I'm like, and you're rolling around ugly. Like, you're ugly on 4 wheels. Oh my goodness. That's a lot. That is a lot. God, you're a lot to look at. You're a lot of megapixels. And he act like he not. You are. You a lot of megapixels for idiocracy because you're an idiot. You speak very ignorantly, all of that. I'm like, you even talk like a gizmo. Like, you are the female gizmo. You one of them in a chair. You absolutely are. You're a bully, and you've always been a bully. I don't give no good goddamn about him being in no chair. He don't. What I care about it for. I know plenty of people that's in wheelchairs and they're all respectful. I don't know nobody in a wheelchair running around cussing people out. I don't. Like they're not in a wheelchair. Like it's nothing to pull that battery out that wheelchair, because I will. I'm that type. I will hide your battery, bitch. Like, yeah. What you say? What you say? And I'll walk away. Come out here and say that. Roll out here and say that. Come roll over my feet like you do other people. Nah. Can't. I will hide your battery. I was like, I'm like, and you stink. Like you literally rolling around pissy and Fendi and pissy Fendi talking ish. I'm like, gross. I'm like, but you like literally reek. You're a portable portal potty running around, like rolling around on the toilet, like your toilet. Like, I'm like, gross. Not this month. Let's get into this, because, girl, Ray, I will fry you. I will fry you. You think EJ came for you. You think EJ. Okay. Ray, I will get you all the way together. I will get you all the way together. All the way. Let's get into, sorry, we gotta pull up right here. So he says it's EJ King wig for me. It's with this 95% dynasty wig and press releases like he the one who got popped. Here's the issue, Roland Gizmo. How you talking about wigs when you set yourself on fire? Shut your flammable ass up. You literally set yourself on fire with that Party City wig you had on over there. Because if that was human hair, Roland Ray, you wouldn't have had them first-degree burns on the side of your face. Now would ya? I know a motherfucker that set his hair on fire and couldn't get up to put it out was talking to me. You're your own worst enemy. Who lays in a bed smoking a cigarette with a Party City wig on and then set it on fire and can't put it out? So, yeah, what? What was that, Ray? What was that jewel under your feet over there looking like this? What was that? Shut your flammable ass up. At least EJ ain't set himself on fire with a wig at that. Like, you should be the last person talking about wigs, Roland Ray. When you just talking about some pray for me, wasn't that you? Because you set yourself on fire because you smoked a cigarette. And your wig was very so much synthetic, very so much Party City, very so much Ewong down the street. You bought that from Soo Young. So gays. Why folk come? That's all that were. That's all that were. You wouldn't bought that down the street from Soo Young. So yes, her flip. Yeah, you tried it, right? Let's not talk about synthetics. Let's not talk about quality. Because if EJ drops his cigarette on his weave, it ain't go like yours did. Like yours did, girl. So let's not talk about wigs. Let's not put the Z in dumb. Let's not put the D in dumb. Right? Yeah, what about it? Let's not put the D in dumb. Girl, you and you over there in that funky fucking chair. So you can see, I don't like him. I said, not coming for wigs, and he set himself on fire. Don't not flame. So I'm like, now Mr. dropped my Newport on my wig. And then not you. The one that was on the share, we were talking about some, hold on, no. No, ma'am. No, because he tried it. No, he tried it. Nope, he tried it. He did this. He did this. Hold on. He did this. Wait a minute. He did this. He did this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He did this. He did this. He did this. He did that. He on live on the Shade Room and talk about some pray for me, bands just to pray for me, pray for me, pray for me, we can't even see the motherfucker because he pray for me, pray for me. Why? No, not you. Not you. Talk about wigs and all that. Not you. Mr. Bandage to the gods, girl. Like, no, because he tried it. No, he tried it. On live talk about pray for me. And then all because you went to Suyo to get your weed, girl. Then about to say you go to Suyo. You went down there. You should have went to Waylon. And that's my girl. You should have went to Waylon and got your shit Roland Bully, Roland Gizmo. But he want to come forward and try to talk about my boy EJ King. I like EJ King, okay? And we, as a whole, EJ and myself, we don't appreciate that. We don't appreciate that. We don't appreciate that. So because he tried, because he be forgetting that he ugly. You literally is on this internet even typing ugly. Like, you need to know that, right? It don't matter whatever insult you are about to hurl, you ugly. Why are you about to do it? You can sit there and be like, ugly, that whole time. Before anything came out, ugly. It's like ugly. Gays, but Michael had help. He was in that song about his self. I think the person that he was paying to say that they were sleeping together, I think he was in the other room because he can't take that pee smell. So gays, yes, Ray. He says you smell like pee. Yeah. So he said he could take that pee smell. So, but Michael, when he was like, my hair, and then he wrote on the thing, and he was rolling. Michael, no. And his hair was on fire, and his hair was smoking, and we didn't know if he was gonna make it, although he was alive. But at that time, but during the Michael Jackson American Dream, we didn't know. I was a child. I was like, oh my God, I want to see did he make it? I was like, oh God, that's right. So Gates went and made it, y'all. And then, but he had people right there immediately, his brothers and all that. They was putting stuff on the grease. Oh, they said patting it on Michael's head, like, oh, Michael, no, y'all, you are check. Oh, we need you. We make my Lord, make sure y'all right, my check. So Gates. So he had family, yo. He had family stuff around him, and he wasn't pissy coming down. Yeah, Ray. He wasn't pissy when he was rolling. Nope. Y'all tried it. This is a roast. He wasn't pissy, yo. When he was rolling down the thing, Michael smelled good. While he was rolling down that thing, his hair stunk, but he smelled good. So the ambulance and the paramedics, the ambulance, all of them had to come in there, and it smelled like a 6-day-old takeout, pee, burnt wig, and a Newport. That's a hell of a smell. Because you know he smelled like a jungle monkey. You know he smelled like wherever orangutans live. Y'all know he smelled just like that with a cute outfit on, sitting there. Oh. Like, that's why I have to start following him. I kept dropping my phone. You know, I don't have time for that. I'm like, I just got this damn phone. And I dropped it because he's very ugly coming down a timeline. And if he put up multiple pictures, it drained my battery, all of that. I'd click on one of his pictures. I had 78%. Scroll down, pull him up, sit there and look at him for a minute. And then as soon as I scroll back up, my phone said it needs to be charged at 20%. I don't have time for that. He drains batteries. Okay? It's not just the megapixels and your eyes yourself, y'all. He affects everything. Everything. That's how I got a virus on my computer. Listen to that song that he had out. It's something wrong with him. It's something wrong with him. His juju ain't right, y'all. So yeah, it's off. It's off. It's off. It's off. He smell like pee. So yeah, he be riding around in that porta potty. I'm like, look at this funk box. This funk box with a wig on. Always wanted to run around talking ish. Always want to run around talking ish. So then EJ, listen to EJ. So EJ, because I like EJ. Listen to EJ. What you say, EJ? So gross. Like, why does Ray keep? Ugh. God, he's ugly. So EJ has a message for. Oh no, I want to get into what he said. Is this the? Okay, right here. So EJ said he wouldn't have to worry about me going near him because Roland Ray said keep us super far away from me. EJ said he wouldn't have to worry about me going near him. That ish looked like melted butter in that shit. Yes for the read. Yes for the read. He looked like a mutated bacteria. Ooh, that mutated. Ooh, I like that mutated bacteria growing out that ish with bad skin and a yuck mouth. Yes, he do got a urine. He got one of them. He got one of them mouths. And got the nerve to put makeup over texture. Right. I noticed that too, EJ. I'd be like, why you be putting you? It's like putting makeup on sand. I'm just like, you're still ugly. Ain't no contouring ugly. Like, nah. Ain't no contouring ugly. Like, y'all get confused with them ugly Asian women, the ones that be them old ugly Asian women that put on makeup and then after they look like a 12-year-old. They Asian, their face is built different. All that. Roland Ray, gross. Gizmo is what it's given. Then he got the nerve to put on makeup looking like the female Gizmo. I'm like, you are still ugly. This changed nothing. This changed nothing. You are still very so much Uggs. You absolutely are. You walked in there mess, came out of a more colorful mess. Is all that's going on here. Ain't no contouring Gizmo. Like, I'm like, girl. But anyways, so shout out to, okay, keep on. With bad skin in the yuck mouth. And got the nerve to put makeup over texture. Skin and put a wig on as if that's going to help the Goonies look any better. How did you get out? So Gabe, he said, I'm not Bobby. I'm not Bobby. It got the Lord, he called you it. Got the right one. He said it got the right one. So he was coming for his wig right here and right here when he went to court for Megacy. And he tried it. I'm like, let me come for EJ. I like him. So let's EJ have more of a mess because EJ wasn't done with Gizmo Ray. He was not done with him. What else did you have to say? EJ, hurry up, tell me you. Ooh, what? Ooh, no, we done with y'all. Yeah, we're gonna see y'all no more tonight. Okay, now this monster to the right keep popping up. Ray, get it. Where is EJ? Ooh, I'm about to delete them because if I pull them up one more time, here it is.
The boy that spit got stuck in your mouth and came out like a slingshot, bitch. It looked bacterial. It just looked. You lucky you get the pass on social media because other than that, you would be who you are. That's it. I don't even do stuff like this. I don't even do stuff like this. But I can't let you just get on that line and just get to talking crazy on the side of your goddamn neck because you already limped over to that motherfucking side, bitch.
You're not limped over to this. Ooh, not lift over to the side. EJ, it be them monkeys in the chairs for us. I know it be them jungle monkeys in the chair, literally. Portal potties in the chair coming for you. Like I get it, EJ. Like I don't even do right. You shouldn't even have to. Oh my God. It's like I get it, EJ, but keep talking, you know.
I can't let you do it. We would never be in the same class of nothing. Talking about keep these people away from me. Or a walking coat. Stay away from me. I applaud Bobby for letting you roll around that motherfucking house and do all them goddamn shenanigans. That's him. Not me. It would never ever happen. Period. That's it. Let me just say, right? You would never be here. You would never be there. You would never be here. You would never be anywhere next to me. You dingy muskrat. That's it. And I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed. I hope you get crazy in person. Because bitch, when I flip you about that motherfucking chair, you're going to regret every moment of it. I'm not that person. I'm not gonna give you a pass because you in that motherfucking chair. That mouth is nasty. That body look like it stink. Your clothes look like it stink. You smell like old spaghetti water. You nasty. You got the nerve to be running around and talking crazy to folks. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. I don't get it. Why would you say something? Anyway, y'all. You guys are going to be seeing a lot of literally.
I'm telling you, he said spaghetti noodles, right? It's sitting over there smelling like chitlin water. That's what it's giving, chitlin water. It's sitting over there smelling like chitlin water for me, coming for people. Like, not somebody that smell like a spoiled grease trap, like only spoiled grease, and grease has been in there for long over its time. Not a grease trap, talking ish, like gross. And that be the thing about it, because when people like, there is no moral compass when it comes to a situation with Roland Ray, because Roland Ray is a bully. It is what Roland Ray does. No one has a problem with Roland Ray being handicapped. No one has a problem with Roland Ray being a kiki. What Roland Ray does is attacks people. He done said all type of crazy stuff to people. It's just like Young Miami. He said something about her kid's dead father. You know, and so he said the craziest things to people. And because he in a wheelchair, we supposed to be quiet? No, he need to realize he in that wheelchair saying and doing the things that he's doing. Okay, he's just in a wheelchair. That's it. It's not like it's a person with cerebral palsy or Down syndrome or severely autistic, you know, or something like that that is going around, because that person doesn't need a camera put in front of them. They don't need no camera around them at all. If they can control the disrespect, they have Tourette's syndrome, you know, or something like that. Yeah, that's nothing to make fun of. Nobody needs to be retaliating to something like that or anything like that. So we all definitely respect the handicap, and we respect people with disabilities and whatnot. That's not the issue here. That's not the problem. It's that he feels that he can say whatever he wants to people because he is disabled. And that's not true. He's literally riding around on that show, spitting on people, rolling people's foot over, calling people out to physical altercations, all of that. And okay, we get again that he is in a chair, but clearly he don't care, because you don't act like that. You don't say that. You don't get to sit there and just antagonize people and say whatever you want to them, because they're not going to do anything, because they would be wrong if they did, because I'm in a wheelchair. Well, act like it. Act like you're in a wheelchair. Act like if I said stand up, you ain't gonna do it. Act like if I said run up, like you're not gonna do any of those things. So it's best for you to just mind your P's and Q's and just be here. Like, you don't have to be disrespectful and come at people like that and just say the most degrading things to people, and then, oh, we just gotta let it go. Don't say anything because he's in a wheelchair. Girl, if you anybody like the Davy Way, F him in that chair. I don't care. Because, and like EJ said, if I see you in person and you try to, you know, I'm gonna snatch you out there. And I feel the same way. Don't say what you gonna do to me and all of that, and you walking up and rolling up to me as if, okay, you think you be spitting. Have you ever had spit slapped from you? Have you ever had that? Gizmo, Ray? Have you ever had that? I smacked the rest of the piss out of you. The little that you didn't piss in this damn chair. As we sit here, I smacked the rest of that shit out. Now you can walk past it and it's a spit like you did at that show if you want to. Okay. I'm gonna correct your neck. Because you already, got that little, I'm gonna slap it this way. So it's just because you ain't gotta do all that. There's no reason to be spitting on people, rolling you over people's feet with your like, who that aggressive and can't even stand up? Are you serious? And it's all for a show. It's all for, okay, cool. Me slapping the spit from this side of the room and him out to that side of the room. That's all for the show too. So, but yeah, he likes to do that. Like, I don't give a damn to him no chair. So, because there's plenty of people in wheelchairs and whatnot, and they don't act like that. No, absolutely not. But I guess since, he became the bully, since he got bullied, I mean, if you're not going to embrace somebody that is an R-worder for, because they got, it happened to them, so they go around doing it. Now, if you're not going to be like, oh, well, good for you, why would you do that with a bully? Just because you got bullied doesn't mean that we understand you bullying now because you were bullied. No, there's no excuse. There's no excuse for them to do what they did to you, and there's no excuse for you to be doing what you're doing to whoever. It's no excuse. Absolutely, hurt people, but hurt people also learn. That's what they leave out of that. They leave that part out. Hurt people learn. So when you learn that something is wrong, that means anytime you do it after that, you are making the decision to do set whatever that you are doing. The person that hurt you doesn't matter anymore once you take it, to a life of your own and make it your thing now. I'm going to do to other people what he didn't do to me. I'm going to be smarter about, like, no, you shouldn't be doing it at all. No, we can hurt people to a certain extent until they know better, So yeah, once you know better, that does not apply anymore. He can always throughout the club. Right. He a whole bully out here in these streets. Absolutely. So again, it's not people attacking him. He attacks people. He absolutely does. And says the most obscene things to people. And they're just supposed to let it go. Like I said, my first experience with Roland Ray was back in the day when he was on MTV. I don't know if it was True Life or something like that. But there was this boy that was on there, this man that he was on there with. And they had disagreements with each other on social media. And this is before Ray became like anybody before like he became Roland Ray. Catfish. Okay, yeah, that sounds familiar. Or Catfish. I know it was something on MTV. And he cursed that boy out and said all type of stuff about his father that had passed away and whatnot. I mean, I was just like, how disgusting. And I'm like, and you sitting in a wheelchair doing all of this? I'm like, wow. Because the stuff that he was saying were fighting words. Is why I couldn't believe that he was saying that. Because I'm just like, you are literally saying stuff that people would haul off on a person for. And you in a wheelchair, so should nobody be like hauling off and touching you or harming you or anything like that. But words hurt just as much as fists. They hurt. So him sitting there saying that about somebody that had just passed, had passed away, I'm like, wow. I was disgusted. I was just like, that is disgusting. Knowing that you have the advantage because you are in a wheelchair. So people are still going to find up on it like, oh, you feel good because you harmed somebody in a wheelchair. It's like, no, of course, there's nothing to feel good about. It's nothing to brag about, or anything like that. But still at the same time, if you are sitting there pushing that type of energy, we all know fighting words. When you say stuff you really can't go back from, like when you start talking about dead people, children, stuff like that, that's enough to make a person want to put their hands on you, especially if you're there in front of you. You know, I mean, it's different from a distance, but they right in front of you saying all this to you. It's because our bodies take over. You know, sometimes we have an out of body reaction to where it's like we're there mentally, like we see and know, but we don't really like know it because our body done already reacted, you know, before we can even think about, well, what should you done already reacted, you know, type of situation to where it's already too late. It's just like, now I might as well just go ahead and get my ones because I done already hit you. So, you know, I might as well just get my ones because you got me effed up, you know, right now. Because they have to separate them multiple times on the show because that boy kept standing up on Roland Ray. Like, because he was saying just some foul stuff. And the thing that boggled my mind is that Roland Ray has a sound mind and body. Well, I don't know about his body. But mentally, he is there. He is not stupid. He is not. He is an intelligent guy when he wants to be. He conveys and projects a certain imagery to have people, so he feels like he's more likable. You know, basically sitting over there biting on that and chewing on that nasty tongue, talking about some and all that. That's a facade. That's not really who he is. You know, when you pretend to be something so long, sometimes it can feel like it's who you are, but it's not. It's not who he is. So again, it's not like he has a mental incapability that is preventing him from having a filter. With him removing the filter, it's deliberate. It's deliberate. So everything that he's saying is of sound mind. I know exactly what I'm saying right now. Not like because of my disability or certain things like that, because, you know, health reasons. You know, nothing. None of that affects it. Okay. Something else going on with his body to why he can't walk. It has nothing to do with a mental thing. So again, he knows what he's doing is wrong. He knows the difference between right and wrong. Okay? He knows. So all of these things that he does and says, he's choosing to say them. Roland Ray lives alone. You know, he doesn't have like, I mean, I'm sure maybe before, but he doesn't have like a nurse and stuff like that, which he should. He should have a nurse and whatnot to assist him getting in and out of the bathroom and other stuff and whatnot, but he doesn't. He chooses to do it on his own or pay somebody to be around him to do it for him. So again, when he ordering food and all that, he know exactly what he's doing. When he make his money, he know exactly how to make his money. Like, he is not stupid by far. So all of this energy that he pushes towards people, he deserves them to give it back. He deserves it. Because again, he knows exactly what he's doing. So moving right along. So this girl right here, this TikToker who looks like Kylie Jenner, asked Reality Star to take a picture with her so people can stop, so she can stop getting bullied. She says that she's not an impersonator. Now, the only reason I brought this up because Kylie's fans bully this girl and state that she is a Kylie impersonator. You know, it's like, this is what she looks like. This girl on the screen, this TikToker. She was born with the face that she has. So she's supposed to go change her face so that she don't look like Kylie. She didn't go get surgery to look like Kylie. She doesn't have any surgery. So if anything, Kylie's trying to look like her, okay? Because this girl, this is a natural look. Her face isn't sliding down like Kylie's, okay? She's not melting like Kylie, okay? Kylie wished she looked like that. Kylie got surgery to look like what this young lady looks like. And I don't think it's like a literal thing. I just think that, you know, Kylie, with her surgery, she wanted to look a certain way. The way Kylie transformed her looks like how this girl looks like that naturally. She didn't get surgery, you know, or anything like that to look the way she looks. That's how she was born. Your fave had to go cut her face up. She had to go lay on beds and whatnot to look like this girl was born. So Kylie fans, shut up. Y'all are some of the weirdest white people. Y'all are so weird. So what is she supposed to do? Like, what is she supposed to? What does she have to dye her hair and all that? What does she have to do? That's how she was born. That's what she looks like. That's what she looks like. And again, Kylie does not look like that. If you're gonna compare something like this. Not this. Not this. This. This young lady looks a lot like Northwest, right? But again, no surgery, nothing. This is how she was born. What is she supposed to do? Go get surgery? Like, what are? That is how she looks. So, is she an impersonator, or was she just born? I'm just. That is so weird. I'm like, now her and North actually look alike. Okay, they definitely favor. They do. But at the same time, that's North was born with the face North has, and this young lady here was born with the face that she has. I would understand the Kylie fans comparing those two, but to compare a hoe that had to lay on that looked like a clown, to compare her, a blow-up doll, to how this girl was born, she was born looking like that. Kylie done been on the table how many times to look like everything but what she was born? No, we didn't have a chance to call Kylie ugly. Kylie always felt she was ugly. That's why she went and did everything she did to her body. The lips, the nose, the cheeks, all of that. What does this girl have to do with I would actually be annoyed that people say I look like her. Like, if anything, I would be like, well, I didn't get any surgeries, so like, this is how I look. I look like this from birth till now. I always had this face. It just matured and grew up. Glow up. What are you talking about? Like, that's it, that's all. But I find that very weird. So I'm just like, yeah, no. Let's not compare surgery to God-given. Let's not do that. Okay, birth to surgery. Weird. Alrighty. But let's get into this before we get out of here. So this is my last topic. Carrie Franklin calls out estranged father Kirk Franklin for not inviting him to family photo shoot. Kirk says he's not the perfect father. Now, the Franklins then took a picture. And Carrie got mad because Kirk didn't invite him. Carrie, you're annoying. You're annoying. I see why Kirk don't be vibing with you like that. I really do. And the reason why I say that, Carrie, because you act like you want to be involved, but it's like you have a problem at the same time. It's like you have a huge issue with your father, but at the same time you want to be included. So it's like, do you want to be included to come cuss him out? Or do you want to be included because you just want to be around your family? And then the really confusing part about this, Carrie, why another reason why I say you should just shut up, because like, you're very annoying. What have you done to try to repair this relationship? You're an adult now. So everything, again, is not on your father. If you want to be involved, act like it. You don't act like it. You have a very mixed energy. And if your communication skills are any like we saw on the Bad Boys Club, they're very bad. You have very bad communication skills. Like, you don't say much of anything, and when you do, it's still not much. There's way more questions with you than answers, and your answers are always short. Confusing. We're over it. We're over it. If you want a relationship with your dad, just tell him you want a relationship with him, and don't try to control it, because that's what people do too. Like, if you're estranged from a parent and you come back around them, you don't get to tell them how they're gonna come around you. You don't get to put out rules, and all of that. Like, no, you just let it happen organically. You give a little bit and they give a little bit, and you kind of just meet each other in the middle. Having your expectations too high, you're gonna always fall. Like, they're not gonna meet your expectations. They're not. So you kind of just gotta go with the flow until something opens up or someone opens up and the relationship goes somewhere else. But again, I feel like Kirk Franklin is just, he knows what he's dealing with. It's his son, so he knows Carrie better than any of us. And there's a lot of things that Carrie has done, I'm sure, that Kirk Franklin frowns upon. But even before those things that he was allegedly doing, Kirk Franklin didn't have a relationship with him. So, and it's on both ends. But again, Carrie is an adult. Like, he's not a kid. People need to stop trying to treat him like a kid. It just is what it is. Romeo Miller, Master P. I'm not about to force them to know because sometimes you see people for who they are. You kind of just Go with that. Romeo feels like he knows who his dad is. He's seen the side of his father that he didn't want to. He wished he didn't. And now since he saw it, he can't go back. And Master P, instead of trying to figure out what's going on with Romeo, I feel that he just tries to overpower him instead, overthrow how he feels. It's just like, oh no, we got money to get, or we got this to do and that to do, and you sitting here blah 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 over this and blah 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 over that. Romeo just like, what? Especially with his sister passing. Master P barely said 2 words about that. But then as soon as I'm having a twitch, here you come. Like, yeah, no. You barely even talked about your own kid. So that means that Romeo has different type of issues with Master P. I feel like the last thing, the money, is what Romeo is worried about. I really don't feel like that's what he cares about. I think what Romeo cares about is personal. There's a lot of personal stuff that's going on with them, because Romeo is not like lashing out and saying all type of crazy stuff about his dad, and stuff like that. No, I think he just saw a side of his father that he wished he never saw. Because sometimes when you see some things, you just can't go back. You can't turn back. It's just like, I know now. If you grew up your whole life thinking your aunt was straight and you walked in a room and you saw her kissing another woman, there's no going back. There's no going back. And no matter what you come out this room and say to me, I know what I know. I know what I know. So, and we can't avoid it. And that's how I feel like it is with Master P and Romeo. Romeo saw something in Master P, whether it was a decision he made or an action, whatever it was. And he was just like, yeah, no, I can't deal with you. I don't want to, because they're like estranged pretty much at this moment. And they've always been really close, or at least appeared to be really close. So that was a pretty strong bond to be broken. So, and it's broken because Romeo is over it. And I think Master P keeps trying to wheel him back in, but Romeo ain't going. I think Master P may have used money and gifts and businesses and stuff like that in the past to get Romeo to come back around with certain things. But I think whatever happened, I think Romeo is like, I don't know. He's over it. And Master P, no, he can't fix it. He can't fix it. So instead, he just tried to throw like money at it. That's how I feel. And Romeo just like, you've been doing that my whole life. I'm over that. Yeah, we're done. It's a wrap. And I think that that's where Kirk Franklin is with Carry On. I think that he's done. I think he loves his son, but he'll love him from a distance. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. You can't force people to be in each other's lives. You can't. It's unfortunate because most people, especially if you're a parent, you're like, I can imagine, having that type of relationship with my kid. I wouldn't ever want to not talk to them or see them, and stuff like that. Well, you haven't had the same experience. You got to have the same experience to say what you feel. And if you've had a good relationship with your kid or overall good relationship with your kid, then of course you feel that way. But with Carry On and Kirk, I think it's different. I think they've had a very tumultuous relationship throughout life. Years. I think this stems back a very long time of issues, like lifelong issues. That's why it's hard for them to find a common ground, because it's just so many things wrong. So it's like, where do you start? But yeah, so it's very, very, very sad, because I again, I think I would want them to have a relationship, but again, some families go through that. Some do. I've seen families where the mothers don't talk to the daughters or don't talk to their sons anymore, and they've had like lifelong issues, like they've always bumped heads, never really got along, did a lot of arguing. The child was very defiant, because of the relationship with that parent, and stuff like that. So there's a lot of kids out there that, feel like you had a mean parent, so you didn't want to be there. You would be anywhere but there, type of situation. So you may have gotten introduced to things early, like drinking and stuff like that, because you're everywhere but home. Like, I want to be everywhere but there. For what goes down there, I don't want to be a part of it. And you have a lot of kids that, don't talk to their parents just because of what they took them through as children. And it's the same thing with parents. Kids, just like we don't get to choose our parents, you don't get to choose your kid. You don't get to choose your kid. You can raise 50 children in the same house and all 50 turn out different. Every single last one of them. Every single last one of them turn out different. It's not, I'm a doctor. Like with the Huxtables, everybody in the house should have been a doctor or a lawyer, right? One or the other. All of the kids, when they went on college, they all wanted to do and be something different. All of them. So, I mean, you can't look at Kirk Franklin's family in this picture. These are all different children. They're all different people, from Carry On. So the relationship that he has with these people are different. So it's not that he's incapable of being a father or being, to Carry On. It's just something that don't click when it comes to them two. Something that it's just off. And that happens with a lot of parents. Yeah, it does. Mm-hmm. And some parents, you have, again, multiple kids. You have, when they move out, you have some kids that'll call you every day. Some kids that'll call you every other day. You have some kids that'll call you once a month. Once every other month, year, and whatnot. So everybody's different. So again, it could be a family secret. Shout out to Janae. It could be a family secret. It could. It definitely could. But again, only they know. So only they can work it out. But Merry Christmas to all. I love you all so much. Thank you for joining me. That is my show. That's all I have to get out here to these churns. Said I was gonna stay for 2 hours. I did that. So yeah, I love you guys. And until the next show, thank you for all of the super chats and super stickers. And thank you for hitting the like. Thank you for subscribing. Oh yeah, just thank you. I love you all. So I will see y'all on the next show. Until then, y'all be good. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas again. Bye.
Flex, 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 flex,